Hey traders, welcome back. As I told you in my previous analysis of gold or XAUUSD, we did have this trend line broken to the upside here. I told you that we can have a buy position here, put our stop loss below this candle or somewhere safer, and look for risk to reward too, which I did enter. And if you have entered here, put your stop loss below this candle, it gives us a reward of something around 2 on here, which is nice. But what is going on the price is it is continuing going up by breaking this trend line and making its pullback to this trend line in the 4-hour time frame, and it is going up after this event. And right now the resistance in front of the price is 2070 to actually 2075, and this level is important resistance for the price. If the market continues going up and touches this level, we can have some sell positions here and enter actually sell position if we see some nice candles like a nice pin bar or a nice red candle. We can risk on that and enter sell position. But in 1 hour time frame, if the chart is gonna be loaded, yes, and you can see there is a resistance here. Okay, the price was going up and touched an invisible level and started falling. Okay, the price is in the way to touch this level too, but it can break it easily. So when we're gonna enter sell position is if we see a nice candle, you know, if you can see that red candle there, an engulfing bar that close the low of this candle lower than this one, okay, the previous candle. So it can be a nice candle if we see it again here. Okay, if I can just do it a bit like this, if we see some nice candles here, okay, we can enter sell position too. Doesn't matter what the time frame is, 1 hour, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, even 1 minute. If you see nice candles, you can enter, you can risk on that and enter sell position. And you know, the other scenarios in lower time frames, we can also have a resistance here too, you know, on this level too. But you know, let's not draw lots of resistances for us. What happened is on the 15-minute time frame that we had a trend line which it was like this at the first look. You connect this one here, it tried to break this trend line to the upside here, but it couldn't, and so we extend the trend line. If we see those shadows there, then it broke this trend line here. Okay, we could risk here and enter buy position, put our stop loss below the candle, and it is in the way to touch our risk to reward too. And in the lower time frames, like 5-minute time frame, let's check if we have something or not. We don't have anything special in 1-minute time frame. We actually do we have anything? You know, we had some breakouts to the upside. We could have some positions like this one. Okay, you know, it was broken here, we could risk here and enter buy position. Of course it gives us our reward too. And also we did have another trend line here like this one, which was again broken to the upside. We did have the chance to enter buy position, and you know, the market is strongly going to the upside, and it is actually unlogical to enter sell position here. Okay, if you see some nice patterns here or some, you know, some things like this one here too, we can risk on them and enter buy positions. Okay, and it was all about today's analysis. Let's move to the next part, which I'm gonna teach you how to trade, and I will show you how to the positions on 12th of April, actually yesterday, and let's see what happened there. Guys, if you didn't like the video, please do it, and subscribe to the channel. Also, you can leave me a comment and tell me your ideas about gold and what's gonna happen in the future, and also you can ask any question you like. In my previous analysis we had this trend lines, which I told you that I'm gonna explain these to you. Actually you can see when the price was falling, okay, the price started going up a bit, okay, from here to here, okay. We don't have any special patterns here, okay, so far. But first you connect this one to this one, okay, this line to this one here, and it gives us here, okay, this the third the third one, okay. And also we did have a trend line also here, like this one. When you see those shadows there, so you're gonna extend it. The candle tried to break this trend line, okay, but it couldn't. Why? We don't know. It just made a shadow, so we extend the trend line like this one, okay. It's what actually robots are doing, actually trading bots are doing, and we should do the same thing. We can enter here, enter buy position here, put our stop loss below this candle, okay, or you can put it in a very safer place and look for risk to reward 1, okay. But my standard risk to reward is 2. I don't trade actually for lesser than the 2 reward, okay. Also if you continue this, oh my god, what happened? If you continue this, okay, something like this one happens. Look, if you do it like this one, you can see a long candle like this one, okay. We didn't have this size candle in the past candles here, okay. Around something like 40 candles we have here, okay. If you can see it here, 42 candles. We didn't have that sized candle, and the body of this had just broke this trend line just a bit, just a bit, not too much. At least not half, but 30% of the candle should close out of the trend line, okay, that we can see this is a breakout. And the price starts getting rejected from this trend line, which is acting as a support, and then price started going up, okay. If you had a buy position here, okay, we've got our reward tool somewhere here. But if you didn't close that actually, or risk free that, okay, and if you have risk free that like this one, it was not going to be touched. You can see it there. In that case, it must be a breakout of this trend line. Then we could enter sell position, okay. It didn't touch our entry risk free and stop loss actually, and then it started going up. In that case, you could have earned lots of more than reward 4 that we have earned before. It's all about how you're gonna trade, okay. And also something that you should know is that we did have this small channel here too, okay. Let me clean it. Small channel here too, okay. The price was getting compressed in a direction like this one, 2 triangles, one from upside, the other one from downside. This candle breaks this channel, but it touches this trend line, okay. You should consider all things when you are trading. If you don't have this trend line, like we don't know that there is a trend line there, we were going to enter actually a sell position here, put our stop loss up there, and waiting for the market give us the reward too. Then it doesn't, it touches our stop loss here and starts going up. Why? Because of just trend line that we didn't know there is. We have it on the chart. Okay, I talked a lot. Let's see the positions, then finish this video. The first position was this one, which we did close it somewhere here, and the second position was this one here, which was like this at the first look. When you see that the body of this candle cannot close out of this trend line, so it makes a shadow, so we extend it like this one, and again on these ones, until we see this candle breaks it. We can enter buy position, put our stop loss below it, and it gives us a reward of something around 4. On the trade 3, we did have a trend line. Actually, you connect this one to this one, and it gives us here sorry, and it is broken here. We can risk here, enter sell position, put our stop loss above the candles, and it gives us a reward of something around 5. And sorry, I'm just and also we did have a trend line here, okay, waiting for the price to break it and close the candle somewhere here to enter buy position, okay, as I was waiting. But we did have a news on the, actually on here, exactly on this candle, the price pumped to the upside by just one candle in 5 minutes, and it was finished. Some people say we can enter, we can put some order limits, then we can have this position too. Come on, I don't believe in order limits, they can make us lots of losses, okay. When you actually go in the market, you will understand that you should wait for the body of the candle close out of the trend line, then you can actually trade based on that, decide to enter buy or sell position. In this one, if we wanted to enter somewhere here, okay, somewhere here, then we should have put our stop loss below this candle, which is something really unlogical, okay. And I didn't do anything here. I just waited for the price, and as you can see, we had a dodgy candle. Then we continued with this red candle, closing the low of this candle lower than the previous low of this candle, okay, and it started falling. Then the price made this triangle for us, this nice triangle, and also you can find it on the 15-minute time frame too. It was broken here. We did have the chance to enter buy position, put our stop loss below the candle or somewhere safer here, or even below this candle, and look for risk to reward too, which it gives us something around 3. Okay, it was all about today's analysis and the positions of yesterday. Thanks for watching this video. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and also leave me a comment and tell me what are your ideas about gold or XAUUSD on the future. And if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. I'm actually happy to answer them. Thank you. Bye bye.